Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing very well. This is 11 months, and some days, I think 9 days since I shaved my head, and so basically, this is my hair. My hair is kind of dirty, and I was not. I think I have to wash my hair like either today or tomorrow. Anyway, I wasn't gonna get a good afro anyway because my hair is like a week old and I have to. But there are a few things actually I am realizing about like doing my hair in general, and I wanted to do an afro for these videos because it's actually helping me to track and to kind of like look back at the previous videos and realize that I actually had some good afros in the previous videos, but now it's not just because my hair is it was always a little bit complicated to get a good afro when you have like basically your hair has to be clean. It has to be like a good amount of clean for you to get like a good afro. But now I think I'm starting to realize that actually some tips of my hair, like the ends of my hair, are actually getting I think a little bit drier, a little bit more I was trying to think through because I wasn't expecting for my hair to dry as a shorter hair because usually when I got like hair trim or cut sometimes just to remove like the drier ends, my hair would be a little bit shorter, but as a shorter hair it would be more manageable and it would be more like it just didn't dry. My hair is just always drier when it gets longer, when it gets obviously it makes sense because I that's the longer your hair, the older it is. But I wasn't expecting for my hair to dry, I think at the tips now because I guess because my hair is short, but it kind of makes sense because I haven't had a haircut or trim or anything in the past 11 months, and I was just like observing my hair, trying to see how my hair grows. So I haven't cut, trimmed, or done anything to my hair in the past 11 months. So I guess in some ways it makes sense, and my tips are just like a little bit off, and it just always makes it a lot more difficult now. Like no matter what I do, it's so difficult to get a good afro, whether it's like my hair is like clean enough or nothing really works honestly. But basically this is 11 months, and also the summer is coming as well, and I have been thinking about how it would be really nice to have a bald head during the summertime, because I think it just hit me now that last year when I shaved my head, it was back in July, and it was actually it was towards the end of July, and I guess July and August is like the hottest months of the summer, and I did get in some ways bald head for the summertime, but like I feel like if you're going to be bald, you should time it such that you're bald during the summertime because you get to have I'm in New York City, and New York City is demonically hot during the summertime. I'm generally not a heat person, but here what you have generally in the East Coast is actually it's very humid during the summertime. It's close to the ocean, and it's one thing to have heat because I guess if you have heat, it gives you the full experience of like 4 seasons. So heat is one thing, but when you have humidity to that heat, which is what you have in the East Coast, it's very, very difficult during the summertime. And I feel like well, generally, if you have less hair during the summertime, it makes a lot more sense because the point of hair itself is kind of like to protect you from, you know, I guess like to give you a little bit more warmth, but I guess also, you know, maybe hair protects you from the sun as well, um, but the sun is no, just it just doesn't work with the humid weather. And I was thinking about how nice it would be to be bald during the summertime. So I think for the next time, I'm gonna time it such that July is probably a good month actually to shave your head because I guess June, like late June, is kind of when summer starts, and it's not, you get the worst heat in July and August. So um, those would be like good months to be bald and to have a bald head. Okay, so for this video, I think my hair is basically starting to come back to the regular length of hair, and I mean like to the normal length, to my normal hair. It's just a little bit shorter basically. And for the past, decade, more than a decade, my hair has been somewhere around like shoulder length, or some little bit longer, some shorter than shoulder length. Anyway, it has been somewhere around the shoulder length area. And before I shaved my head, I was dyeing my hair quite a bit, and so I was kind of like observing my hair when my hair was treated and my hair had like something in it. But now I feel like past a certain length, I mean, it's just your hair just becomes like whatever normal hair it was. And the only thing you have, I guess, past a certain length is how, I guess, like the tips will start to dry and you'll get dry hair. And interestingly, one thing I'm liking about this length of hair is it's still quicker to do. It still takes me like something like 20 minutes to braid my hair. And then detangling is not as bad, and my hair does not tangle up as bad. And that's been interesting because my hair tangles up a lot more when it's drier. And I feel like maybe if I get a little bit of a trim now, my hair won't tangle up as much. And I mean, I'm just, obviously that's what will happen, but I just always believed that my hair was just always more manageable when it's also a little bit shorter, meaning that somehow it will tangle up less when it's shorter. I know it doesn't make sense, because I think most of your hair tangling up probably will be more about how dry your hair is, and I'm assuming that's probably what it comes down to. And actually also, if your hair is a little bit longer, it'll probably tangle up a lot more. So I think all of that kind of gave me the impression that when my hair is shorter, it won't tangle up as much, and it won't be as I mean, I still don't have as much tangles as I used to when my hair is longer, but it's just interesting to kind of, I'm kind of like in between what my regular hair care used to be. Well, no, okay, so I am doing every single thing that I would do for what my regular hair care is, but it's just a little bit weird because I guess it's a little bit shorter than what my hair was for like a decade. And I guess it's getting used to this length of hair as it grows out. Okay, basically, I don't know if there's anything more I can get from this length of hair, because like, you know, when it was a little bit shorter, I was like, oh, okay, so it's a little bit more difficult to braid my hair, and I didn't like that, and I didn't exactly know. I mean, it's still a little bit weird to now styling my hair is weird, like in an afro for example, is weird because like the hair itself is starting to change in texture, but styling this length of hair is still a little bit weird as well, even if it's not like an afro or anything. And I haven't done anything exciting to my hair. Like I've been thinking about relaxing my hair, and I'll just talk about that in a second. But yeah, it's still a little bit complicated to style. I think to style shorter hair. I guess for me, because I want to do it kind of like quickly, and it's not as convenient to do it on a shorter hair than it is like when it's a little bit longer. So I don't. So I feel like I'm coming back to my regular hair basically, but it's just a little bit shorter. That's all that it's coming down to. But for the second part, I have been thinking about relaxing my hair, and I've been thinking about this since February actually. But there was a part of me that wanted to. I wanted my hair to get a little bit longer so that when I relax it, I'll actually get a feel to how my hair responds, takes, you know, a relaxer. And like I've been trying to think about this a little bit more clearly, such that so I thought if I relaxed my hair in February, technically by the end of this year I'll be able to take out the relaxer, because once you have a relaxed hair, there will be obviously like your hair will be different when it grows out, whereas the relaxed hair will be straighter, and then you'll have your natural texture that won't be straight. So basically once you have a relaxed hair, you have to cut it off. And then so that's one part. But then I thought about like, okay, so I guess if you have a relaxed hair, technically that's why, you know, people relax the hair that grows, because it has to if you want to keep, I guess, a relaxed hair, it has to match the texture of the relaxed hair so that you won't have like two mismatched textures. And it just made me feel like relaxing your hair is actually quite a bit of work, and a lot of people relax their hair because maybe they want to you know, I guess maybe it saves them time. Or I was watching a video of a girl who always straightened her hair. She has really curly hair, but she used the Japanese relaxer. It's like the Japanese, I think it's called like Japanese thermal treatment or something like that. It's basically a relaxer, but you actually also apply heat to it, so it's very, very relaxing. And she relaxed her hair, and she said how, you know, it will save her time, and you know, she doesn't have to straighten her hair. But then it kind of made me think, you know, what happens when her hair grows, and if she's taking special care to her hair after relaxing it. Just kind of felt like, honestly, it probably is going to be a lot more work to take care of the relaxed hair and the treated hair. And so relaxed hair is not about technically I don't know, from how I look at it, it wouldn't save me time and it wouldn't save me effort, because I will not be a good person to take up, you know, something like doing an upkeep for when your hair grows out, treating it again so that you can have you know, I guess like similar texture hair. And so thinking about all of that made me realize that relax actually takes quite a bit of effort, um, and I was trying to see when I should make that effort, because I know for sure I wouldn't want to keep relaxing, and I'll definitely have to remove out the relaxed hair. But and also, if I do it on a longer hair, it means that I will have to remove out that longer hair as well. And it was just thinking about the whole thing makes me realize um, that's probably why I never honestly enjoyed doing treatments to hair, because there's a lot of upkeep to um, to a lot of the hair treatments, and it's not, I guess, I maybe for people when they say it saves them time and effort, um, maybe it's because they enjoy doing their hair every day. But for me, I realized that it wouldn't work out. Um, I so I've been thinking about it, but I haven't done it, and I don't know if I don't know when I'll do it, because now when as my hair gets longer, I also start to think, okay, now it means um, I'll have to cut off the longer hair, but then it's also necessary for me to have the longer hair to see how my hair takes in the relaxer. So I don't know. It's been a bit circular and thinking about it, and basically, um, basically, I've been thinking about what how I don't know, doing different things to my hair has been very informative, and it has been in many ways important. And honestly, I wish I did this like a while ago, but I want to take the time now, as I have the time now. And also, I think ultimately I realize that I definitely want to switch up my hair care, and I've been thinking about, so I like lighter products for my hair, and it's been hitting me that, in fact, maybe because my hair is a little bit thicker, maybe I should take heavier products. And how that came to be was that I'm using one of those. I don't have it here. I'm using one of those. I've been consistently using leave-in conditioner since like 2021 or 2022, and the leave-in conditioner that I opened last year, I still haven't finished it. And I didn't finish it because I didn't have much hair, and I didn't want to put in products that have like silicone and things in them, like closer to my scalp. So I didn't use much of it throughout last year, and so it's still like the same bottle. And I realized that I actually did not like this leave-in conditioner compared to the other two that I had tried. And when I was like trying to figure out what the other leave-in conditioners had, I don't have the bottles, so I don't know the ingredients. But I also didn't look it up. But I think the other ones were just completely, they were a little bit thicker, and it was a little bit more, I think my hair took it in a lot more with the, maybe they had maybe more moisturizers, I don't know. But this one was a little bit of a thinner product. So it just made me think about, maybe I need to try, thicker, heavier products for my hair and see how my hair would like it. But I do, again, generally I prefer, especially in the hot weather, I kind of prefer the lighter products. So I'm going to think about changing up most of my hair care because I mean, as I learn more about my hair, I don't know. I guess it's more also, it's for convenience. It's for finding different ways, and so yes, basically, okay. So this will be for 11 months, and talk to you later. Bye.